Host Mookie Betts, and today we have a special episode. Today we're going to talk to a lot of the guys. Thanks for jumping on, boys. You guys good?
Always.
Yes, sir. It's great to be a champion for sure, right?
Sure is.
So I want to start with you, Miggy. You're like the unsung hero, right? But you know how much everybody believes in you in that clubhouse and in this organization. And so for you, like, to stay ready, bro, you didn't play for like damn near like a month, bro. And for you to stay ready, like, how long did it take for you to really kind of get into the kind of a rhythm? Because not playing for a month is a long time. And like from our perspective, it's like you came in Game 6, you don't have time to get in the rhythm.
Yeah, Mook, to be honest with you, I don't know if you remember that conversation that we had coming out of the shower a couple of days before I start.
Oh, yeah,
So,
we did. Yeah, you
yeah.
did. Oh, because I asked you. I checked on you.
Yeah.
I said, how you doing?
Mook, you checked on me 3 or 4 days before that happened. And it was crazy because I wasn't feeling that great at that moment, you know? If you asked me to play that day, I probably wasn't going to be as locked in or good as I was in Game 6. And that's what I attribute everything that I did to you guys and to my teammates and to the guys who were maybe on the roster at that moment, and seeing the energy of everybody kind of like fighting for the same thing kept me motivated to say, you know what, I might get an opportunity here and I need to be ready for the boys, because I think my answer was I can be negative about what's happening right now. I need to stay positive for the boys because we've been doing this for so long, and it would be really selfish for me not to be ready if my name is called and then I'm not ready to go and play. Then Game 6, like you say, I got the chance to play. Doc gave me a good couple days in advance, and even though that doesn't mean anything when you haven't gotten a bat or anything like that, I felt like I was ready mentally, and I wanted to help, and I wanted to contribute like everybody else doing. And I think one of the things from our team that we can take forever is like, do your part, you know? It doesn't matter what you're doing. You need to do your part. And I think that's what kept me kind of like ready to go. And when I step up on second base, I say, do my part. And I need to just catch my ground balls, make the plays, and see what the result's going to bring, you know?
You did it. I mean, shoot it. And the ball will find you, because, like, there was a couple plays. You had a bare hand that was nasty. We turned a double play.
I was going to say a couple double
plays. And then that last pick was like poetry, bro. It was poetry. KK threw it, and you were you got to the bag a little late. And, bro, I don't know how you caught that and stayed on the base. It was nasty, bro.
I just feel like it's God-given, you know? Sometimes you talk to me about, bro, your hands are nasty or whatever you do is on the field. I can't really explain or teach you how to do that. It's something that I really do. Like, same thing with you. Athleticism and playing baseball and hitting these balls and making these plays and jump throws when you haven't played shortstop in a long time and you just make a jump throw from the hole is something that you don't really teach. I just feel like that's something that, I mean, when you're competing and you want to win and you want it as bad, I feel like it just happens.
And your natural abilities come out. So, shout out to you, man. Thank you. I mean, obviously everybody thanks you, but it was just really dope to see. Robo, I want to get to you, brother. You come on. You weren't on the roster at first. Where you weren't on.
I was on the wild card.
Wild card.
Not on the DS to start, and then Tanner had his little thing, so and I was on for the last game of that, and then CS I was there, but I didn't pitch. So
how was it, like, being there but not pitching? I know obviously throughout the season, right? You would go. You were kind of on the schedule late, especially.
A little bit. It
and
went
you became
from
a high leverage arm like quick.
Yeah, It's been a crazy year for me. I'd never relieved or done anything out of the bullpen before. And it's just, credit to Kirby and everybody down there, like, just helping me out and telling me how to do it and everything else. But kind of that last month, just kind of getting the chance to be a real reliever helped me a lot. That outing against Arizona helped me a lot. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun to be on the rosters. But our starters were so good that, like, it was going to be Vest and Trinan.
Yeah.
It was going to be, those guys. Yeah. Roki finishing the game out. There's only 2 to 3 innings left, and cheer the boys on. I was joking. There was one game where I think it was in the CS where my Aura ring, like, it said I took a nap when I was in the bullpen.
Really? Oh,
It was
wow.
because I didn't move for so long. And
funny.
so
Okay.
just chilling, but staying ready at the same time, you know, trying to throw lives, trying to do all that stuff.
And then you get in some of these high leverage situations, like, and this was your first time doing all of it. How did you, like, and you kept some, I mean, I know you when you hit Jimenez or whatever, that kind of like woke the boys up a little bit. Like, cause you immediately walked straight at it. And that kind of I think that kind of got to woke us up a little bit. Like, hey, come on, let's
I'm not
go.
actively thinking about anything like that when I'm out there, but it's like, you know, like, if you're going to say something to me, I'm going to say something back. If you got a problem, I'm going to say something back. And, you know, it's just,
And
we're all competitors out there, and it's not personal.
That's what
but,
exactly. You did an amazing job, bro, and staying ready. And
no, I appreciate it.
you're going to keep on getting better. You keep that attitude, bro. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Every time you step out there.
I
It's
appreciate
infectious,
it.
so keep doing that.
Yeah,
For
no,
real.
it's all thanks to you guys. I mean, since I came up last year, it's been a lot of ups and downs for me, and just kind of leaning on all these guys that have so much talent and so much, you know, experience and doing it at the highest level. Just kind of watching how, not just pitchers, but, you know, you guys, just watching you guys do your thing every day, and, you know, it helps me a lot, and yeah, it's been super, super helpful. So I appreciate you guys, and I wouldn't be here without all the boys. And
you said Curb helped you a lot. I want to get to you, Curb, because you know this year was kind of like a trying year for you, especially coming off of what you were doing, and like I know we all go through it, right? But the way you stayed Kirby every day, and the way you helped the young guys, and the way you showed up every day, bro, even though you didn't pitch.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add the action items field so AI can show me the next steps. I add my teammates as watchers so they're in the loop. ClickUp makes work easy, from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below to create your workspace for free.
At GoDaddy, we know your website is the center of your online business. Help protect it from online threats with website security. Every GoDaddy plan comes with an SSL certificate that'll protect your customers' sensitive data, along with daily malware scans and a firewall, all of which you can manage from one place. A protected site will also help your search ranking. Get peace of mind for your online business today with GoDaddy.
You played just as big a role as all the guys that played every day, bro. Like, for real. I think everybody would say the same
100%.
thing, bro. Like, you kept us going. You kept us alive. So, first of all, thank you for always being Curb. But tell me about that, like, because it's a different part, probably something you hadn't really experienced, like sharing knowledge to some of the young guys and those type of things, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the one thing with the young guys that we got, they're so incredibly talented.
Yeah.
And I think when you come and watch them pitch, it's like they don't need a whole lot. And, like, everybody's like, well, what do you tell them? I'm like, don't tell them anything. Just tell them go out there and be yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be good enough because you guys are really good.
Yep.
And just try and instill confidence in them because this league's hard, man. And, like, confidence is everything in this. And, like, if you can stay up and stay ahead of it, like, you're probably going to be successful, regardless of who you are, how talented you are, or whatever. And it's just, one of those things. Like, I don't think, I'm glad that they say I helped them, but, like, I probably just gave them a little nudge. Like,
Yeah, but that's from your perspective.
Yeah.
You don't know how they're taking it. So appreciate it.
All right,
appreciate
I do. I appreciate
it.
them.
Yeah, appreciate
I
it.
appreciate them.
Well, thank you, brother. Y'all, you guys go ahead, man. Enjoy the party.
Well,
Thanks for
always.
coming
Thank you,
through.
Mook.
All right, so I'm just going to go in order with how guys kind of got here. So, Blake, I thought it was hilarious that we played against each other our whole careers. I think I have the most at-bats in my career off a pitcher. I think it's you.
Gotta be.
I'm happy to say we're on the same side finally. We were on the backfield, 18 years old, man. I'm up here, this dude, oh gosh, I've been facing for that long. And so now we're on joint forces. In our first year together, we win a World Series, bro. So, bro, you were rolling. Like, tell me, like that run that you were going, like in the changeup. Tell me, like how you just got rolling like that. It's not out of left field either. Like you got 2 Cy Young, so like I've seen it. I've been on the hitting side of it, but now being on the same side, like how do you do that, bro?
Yeah, it's just it's really just a mindset. So you have one good start, you figure it out, and you start piecing it together, and then you just lock. Like I mean, like when you're hitting, you just lock in and start telling yourself like you're the best in the world, like. Prove it. You just keep challenging yourself, and then the games just start stacking up, and then the whole like you just keep that same approach, same mindset, attack, and it's able to happen, and you just go, you take off, and usually I'm able to do it.
And then you're doing it here, and he's like being in LA. How was that doing it like in LA, like in this?
I like it. I like it more in LA because it's more. When you do bad, people talk more. When you do good, they talk more. So it's both sides of it, but that's what I wanted. Yeah.
It seemed like you loved it, bro. Like you seemed like you made for LA, dog.
I like it. I like when people talk shit too. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
All right, guys. I want to talk to everybody about like that 18-inning game. From my perspective, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take a homer. But like, what did y'all see anything else? Because I thought it was one of the most boring 18-inning games that I've ever been a part of. In the playoffs.
A lot of fly balls.
It was just foul balls, guys trying to hit homers. But that's the beauty of it. You got 2 teams, 2 pitching staffs, and everybody.
Did you say it was boring?
Yeah. Like as far as like we didn't have any action. Like it was just homers. But I loved it. But I'm like, damn, we didn't have any. Like I feel like the 11th inning game was way more action-packed in a tighter window. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean nothing's gonna top that one.
Like that one.
But I think
it was game 7 too.
Yeah, maybe game. Maybe that's
the 18-inning game though. It was like up until the 9th.
No,
like,
I'm talking about only the extra innings. Only the extra innings. I'm only talking about the extra innings. But
I mean, if you could have scored a run earlier, we're so old. Our team's so old. I think we were so tired the next 2. You know what I mean?
That's what it felt like.
Yeah,
it was like, oh my gosh.
We needed one early there.
Oh,
we were dragging
gosh.
the last 2.
But Freddie, he has a knack for just hitting homers in those big situations.
He was just tired, man. He wanted to go home.
And it worked.
He wanted to go home.
He tried like 3 different times.
Yeah. And 22 from your perspective, I want to hear a little bit about you from you. Like, how was that one of the best series that you've ever been a part of? Like, 1 to 7.
Yeah, I mean, I've been one other 7-game World Series and we lost that one. So this one is, there's an asterisk on that one, but we won this one, and so this one was unbelievable, man. Like,
what was it about them that made it hard? Because like, I'm not a pitcher, so I don't know, but I want to hear from a pitching perspective. Like, what was it about them that made it so hard to? Because they're getting 10 hits a game.
They got some guys hot. Like Clement was just hot. It didn't matter what you threw that guy. And then Vladdy was hot, and he's also a superstar. So you got that going. And then, then they have guys like Alejandro Kirk, who just like battles and grinds. He's a catcher. He knows what's coming. He fouls off pitches. Barger was hot.
He had 6 multi-hit games.
Yeah, man. So it's just like
Bo on one leg was
he was
a couple hits a game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, their offense.
And the homer hit was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, their offense was clicking. Man. They were 1 through 9 basically.
So when you're facing a lineup like that as a pitcher, like what do you do? Just try not to give up damage, or is it like what do you do?
Blake had to start against him. He can answer that better than me. But
yeah, I mean, I just kept learning through like watching the games. I was like, okay, if you double up, they kind of like get an idea on that. I just felt like like my first 2 starts, I just felt like they were on everything. Like you couldn't really fool them. And I didn't feel that way.
It's hard calling pitches like that?
Yeah. I don't know how many times I looked over at Mark in the dugout like, hey, I don't know what to do. Just give me something. Like, give me a little confidence in some pitch that I can give a pitcher. Like, that happened so many times during that series.
They had a magic wand. It was just like, it was 0-2 and 3 balls below the zone. It was just finding finding space.
And it was always a hit.
Always.
It was always a hit.
If I'm being honest, we played a lot of playoff series. That this is one that stood out like you guys in 18. Not many teams that we play against in the playoffs have like a team-wide approach, and it seemed like that team, they were on a team approach, and that to me that was a big difference compared to some of the other teams we played.
And I was looking, and I was you've heard where the Snyder is like David versus Goliath and all that other stuff, and I definitely understand that. And then I look back and I'm like, well, they hit better than us. Because, last year the Padres, we felt like they were a better team, but we won. Like we played a better series, X, Y, and Z. This team, I'm like, well, yeah, they did get hot. But the rest of it is like, I'm thinking about our team. We just played like this the whole time. We never really got up and we never got down. We just played like this the whole time.
We won a World Series and we didn't play good at all throughout the playoffs. We did not play good and we won a World Series.
Like this. That's how nasty we were. And that's something for us to be proud of, dog.
Starters are pretty good.
Starters are pretty good. You guys got
starters are pretty good.
The Yoshi. What Yoshi did was unbelievable.
That was so special. I'll never forget that.
Never. He went on 0 days rest.
Obviously the World Series, but even like all the other series we had.
Oh yeah, every game he pitched.
It's not even that he went on 0 days rest. He was on 0 days rest and looked the same as if he had 6 days.
His first pitch was 92 mile an hour splitter. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you do that?
Wonder how he feels today. I forgot to ask him how he felt today.
He said he was really sore.
Good. At least he's
on the bus yesterday. He was like, sore.
So, anyways, yeah, that was a great ride, bros. That was one of the most team won World Series or teams that I've been a part of, where everybody literally contributed. 22. Tell me about that moment when you came out of the bullpen and you got to get a out. Were you going for a punchy or what were you going for? Just an out?
Yeah, I was loose. I'd been up 4 times.
Yeah.
I was down there just ready to go.
91 mile an hour sliders.
I was throwing gas.
Yes.
I was throwing gas. My slider was about as the same speed and movement as my fastball at that point. But finally that 3-2 one actually went the other way.
Yeah.
So he rolled over on it.
Yeah.
So it was good. It took me like 5 of them, but I got one good one. And he rolled over. And
have you ever felt, I know you have. Obviously, you've been in big situations. But, that was your first time coming in like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever?
I'd come out of the pen before in the playoffs, but the only other one like that was 2016 when guys were on base when against the Nationals. That was the last time, like the game was on the line with guys on base. Last time I did that. So
that's a long time. That's 8 years ago.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
I know. So, yeah.
On 1 day rest.
Yep, yeah, but this one I had plenty of days and I was loose and I got it out. So, but yeah, man, looking back, for that to be the last time I ever pitched is
that's
awesome.
Cool.
It's
and
pretty
you came
cool.
Out and you gave it a nice
Oh, yeah, I felt like I just had to do it.
Yeah,
I didn't want to. I just had to do it. Yeah,
it felt good.
Hey, ask him about if he knew that we had won the World Series.
I didn't know we won the World Series. Did you know that?
What you mean?
I had no idea we won the World Series. I was
next batter.
I was warming up, and I saw Vladdy hit the double, so I started getting going faster. I didn't see Kiner fall off. I call him falafel every time. I know, dude. I know. I'm sorry. He bunted. I didn't see that, and so I saw Barger's on first with the walk, and so Kirk grounds to the double play. And I'm thinking, okay, 2 outs, run scores, game's tied. We got lefty Varsho up. I'm in the game. And then Barto's just looking in my face. Why are you throwing? It's over. We won the World Series.
Oh, he said
Yeah, he's the one telling me we won the World Series.
So you looked out there to confirm that we were.
I looked out, and I looked at him, and he said we won the World Series.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, okay. That's great.
You were that locked in. Good for you.
I had no idea.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's super dope. Well, anyways, I've said it 1,000 times. It's been a pleasure, 22. Enjoy your retirement, brother.
I will.
What are you going to get into?
I don't know. No, I mean, something. I don't know yet. I'm on the no plan for a little while.
You hadn't thought about it, really?
I'm starting 2 more, but I also have 4 kids. I got another one coming.
Yeah.
So I'll be busy.
You're going to be in a soccer van, dog.
I know. I need to look into like a Sprinter van situation.
Do you have to get your CDLs to drive that?
What's that? No, because Freddie's got one, right? Or they have one.
But he don't drive it, though.
Oh, I don't know. I'll look into that. Put
Just
it on
to
my
make
list.
sure you make
yeah, put it on my list.
You ain't got nothing else to do.
Give you something to do. It'll give you something to
You
do.
might as well become a pilot or something.
That'd be
Mookie,
sick.
I don't have hobbies and talents like you. I can't learn a guitar. I don't do that. I play baseball and I take care of kids. That's all I do.
Just trying to throw
That's
out
all
the
I do.
options.
I know. But if I tried that, I get so frustrated. I break the guitar over my knee.
Well, you got to try it.
All right.
Try it. But anyways, all right. Thank you guys for coming on. AC, I want to hear from you. You get traded over, and then you're around all these guys. How was it?
I mean, it's unbelievable. You never know, like, when you walk into the new locker room, what it's going to be like, but especially when you got Hall of Famer and All-Stars everywhere, it's like you don't know how you're going to gel or mix, but you guys were awesome. And I felt right at home, just tried to do my thing. It was day one. I had the Oculus on, and Miggy Rowe takes a picture of me.
You were
and
pitching.
Look at this
He was
guy.
pitching to you.
I was pitching to you. Yeah.
You know, so I was just like, hey, well, this is my routine and whatever, and you know, I can take a little ribbing, and then you know, it's like, oh, that's what he does, and I was just able to be my own skin, you know.
Nice. And you
It
enjoyed
was
that.
good.
But and Keeks, when you were laying on the ground, bro, like, did what happened?
I thought we lost.
What you mean?
I had the ball. I'm
So
running full speed, right?
Because you were running and like it
Well,
looked like you were about to catch
I
it.
took a
but
bad
I
jump
wasn't sure.
because Ernie Clement took that half swing thing, and the ball looked from left field like it was going to bounce.
Yeah.
So I figured he's going to dump another one in front of me like he did 7 times. So I half step in, and then I'm like, oh no, this ball is really far away from me. So I'm running full speed, and as I finally, World Series on the line, I'm like, I need to catch this. I got to run through a wall. And then I'm like, all right, I got it. And I'm slowing down, and I'm about to pull a Willie Mays catch, and out of nowhere, I got posterized.
Yeah. Man,
And my first thought was,
Hayes came over and Randy mossed you, dog.
Yeah. And my first
They already
thought
got a
was,
card.
I had it. He jumped over me. Now we lost. So I'm on the ground, and I hear silence. But I think it's because my brain is protecting me from heartbreak. And we had just lost the World Series, and Pius came and asked me, are you okay? And I was like, forget about me. Did you catch it? He goes, yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, let's go.
Okay. That's why the smile
I was
came
just
in.
sad. I thought we
Okay,
lost the World
yeah,
Series.
yeah, nice. All right. Well, yeah, I don't want to keep you guys, man. Go enjoy the party. I love you guys, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Thanks,
Mook.
Mook.
All right, boys. So both of you guys hit essentially the homers that won the World Series. Month, your Savage right there, he's a reverse guy, so he's really harder on lefties. And I don't think anybody really saw him good. It wasn't like he's a really good pitcher, obviously. I'm not saying he's anything. But his slider was messy. I could not see it, bro. I was just swinging and missing. And you come up, but you get a splitter, though.
Well, I mean, the splitter and the slider did the exact same thing. One was just slower, and they were spinning a little different. But, to me, and I said this in one of the hitters' meetings, I said I want to treat him like I'm facing a left-handed pitcher that's just throwing down sliders. So, that was my whole approach was like, okay, if I'm facing a lefty, this has got to start at me and it's got to be up. Because usually when you face a righty and the ball starts at you, you're jumping out of the way.
Yeah,
and, the first couple times I faced him, I did jump out of the way. I was like, ooh, I don't know what I'm looking at right here.
And he throws a splitter, you hit a homer. How do you feel like once you hit that homer, what was going through your head? Not necessarily about you, but about the game. Because when you hit that homer, I'm like, ooh, we got a chance of winning this game now.
I wasn't sure, I'll be honest. I mean, because I hit the home run, and the first, I'm sitting there in the box. Like, I know I got it, so I kind of walk out of it a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know how much emotion I should be showing right now. We're still down by 1. I didn't want to be like when we were watching, the dude hitting the home run, and they're still down by 6 or whatever it was. So I was like, I don't know how much emotion I should be showing right now.
Yeah.
But then in the back of my head, I said, this at least guarantees Shohei gets up one more time.
Yeah, which is huge.
And so I was like, this gives us a chance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it gets us closer and it gives us a chance because I know Shohei's getting up one more time.
And then obviously Miggy Rowe hits a homer. It's like when Miggy Rowe hit the homer, I'm like, we're gonna win this game. we're gonna backdoor and win this game, especially because Yoshi was on the mound.
You know what's funny is I had this feeling all Game 7 that we were going to come back and win that game, but I had this feeling all Game 6 that we were going to find a way to lose that thing.
That's weird.
You know,
That's how I always play
yeah, it was. You know, we kept going 3 and out towards the end there, and I was like, the crowd's getting into us. We're going to lose this game. But then on the flip side, Game 7, I was like, we're going to come back. The crowd kept getting quieter and quieter. I was like, we're going to find a way to win this game.
Yeah. And then Smitty, you come up, bro. You hit your homer. Obviously, you're not trying to hit a homer, but you're trying to make something happen. Boom, we got Bieber, who shoved against us. How was you feeling that situation, especially when you moved to hitting second, which was a smart move by Doc, because he needed someone to really hit behind Show, because they were walking Show every single time, and you come in and you doing your thing. Like, take me through like your thought process, and then you hit the homer.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I honestly prepared for Bieber earlier in the game. We had talked about it, you know, in the meeting, and like how I was going to kind of face him, and we faced him a few days prior. He threw me a couple of cutters, got me on some cutters, and I mean, all I was thinking was just stay up the middle. You know, get him in the air, stay up the middle, and just get on base and let Freddie do his thing. That's what I was thinking.
And then you clipped it. What was as soon as you clipped it, what happened? Like the instant that you hit it, what went through your head?
I'm just hoping it's getting far enough. Like,
oh, you thought it was hoping for a home
I mean, how many balls did we hit there that
there was
just
yeah,
came up like not as far as we thought.
Yeah,
like constantly the whole series.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, please get out. Like, please, we need a run here. You know, it's Game 7. It's sick, and then it goes. I'm like, you know, holy cow! Like I just
you were just running.
Gave Woody a big high five, run around, waving the bullpen.
Yeah.
Come in, fired up for the guys, and then like, you know, I just hear Kike in the back. Hey, we got to get 3 more outs. I'm like, oh yeah, like switching gears back to how the heck are we gonna get 3 more outs?
Yeah,
it's Yoshi, but whatever.
Yeah, how were you feeling? And you had to put the fingers down with Yosh, and that was kind of a tricky situation to get through.
You got Vlad leading off,
and bro. Every pitch that you called in that Vlad at bat that he hit the double, I'm like, that's a great pitch.
Yeah, and
then he dotted a fastball.
He kept taking it too, so I didn't really have an idea where he was looking.
Dude, I don't think anybody knew.
Nobody knew.
He was bobbing every time.
Every single time
we would.
What he did that whole series was so impressive.
Oh my gosh.
Sticking to his approach, you know.
And then he hits the double on the fastball and I'm like that.
Yeah, he gets jammed.
What else could you have thrown?
Maybe a splitter, but like you don't want to walk him there.
No, you don't want to walk him.
His curve, like honestly, I thought about going curveball right there. He hadn't seen it yet that at bat.
No, not that at bat, but you had gotten him on curveball.
He was kind of zooing the curveball. Yeah. So I didn't want to like throw something uncompetitive. You know, we had jammed him a few times on some heaters. He just happened to pull it this time instead of hitting the center.
Which is crazy. How? But whatever, doesn't matter. So then, boom, 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 you're navigating through the situation. Then you get 0-2. Once we got the 0-2 to Kirk, because anytime before 2 strikes with Kirk, I'm not expecting anything on the ground. I'm expecting him to hit it fair, especially because he doesn't really swing and miss much. Then you got the 0-2. I'm like,
I mean, I'm going for a punch out right there.
Okay, you're going for a punch out. I'm like, we may get a chance to get a double play.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think he was going to punch out.
No, I didn't think he was going to punch out, but
punch out rate is
that's
really
the mindset right there. It's punch. You don't want to move in this ball, something happening. You want to punch out, 2 outs, get the next guy. That's what you're thinking.
Okay.
And then he hits it right to you.
And then he hits the ground ball. I mean, when he got the 0-2 from my thought, I was like, he may be able to hit a ground ball now, but I don't know. I thought at no point was he punching out first and third Alejandro Kirk. But, hey, you do your thing. All right, so y'all go ahead and do your thing, man. Thanks for coming on, Months. Love you, bro. Of course. You good. All right, boys. So I want to talk to you guys, you pitchers, man. You pitchers. I was talking to the other pitchers, and I was like, navigating that lineup seemed like it was really tough. And then in that 18-inning game, you did what you did. How, like, at what point were you like, man, I'm done, or it was adrenaline just flowing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the adrenaline's really stopped, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we could have kept going. I was glad to see Yama warming up there in the 19th. For the 19th, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fun.
Had you ever done anything like that before?
Not as a reliever or as a professional at all. No.
Really? So that was your first time with everything?
You've never gone 4 before?
Not in pro ball. No. I started like 4 games junior year of college, but yeah,
making you a starter now. I have a feeling.
I think we got enough of you guys.
Yeah, for real. That was nasty. So Glass, and then you come in and obviously you do your thing throughout playoffs. And you come in relief a couple times. And I remember asking you, like, did you like it? You said you liked it. So when you came in relief, I think the game 7, how many innings you pitch?
I was 2 1/3 and 7, and then I got 3 outs game 6.
How was that? Did you enjoy the?
It was cool. It's just you don't have as much time to think. I think it's different. It's just like starting. You have your whole thing. You prepare all day long. You're a little nervous throughout the day. You kind of have that like weird stomach feeling, which is like fun and annoying at the same time. But in the bullpen, it's just like you can be not warmed up at all, and then the phone rings, and you're just like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. You throw 4 pitches. You feel good.
You know, it's crazy because you were talking and stuff throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, but he knows he's hot tonight.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
it's different though.
Okay,
yeah.
so you're more normal if you're in the bullpen.
Yeah, I think
not that you're not normal, but
yeah, but like starting, I think because the whole day you're preparing and you have like an idea what you're doing, so your mind is like half like consciously there, consciously what you're doing. You're just trying to be normal throughout the day to like get it because you have to. It's like taking a test you've been preparing for. You know what I mean? You have like this thing you're preparing for. You're trying to do it. As a bullpen, you know what you want to do, but you don't know when you're getting in necessarily in the role that I was in. I had no idea, so they just throw you in there.
And so there's no way to like mentally be like that, and you may not pitch.
Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest part about the bullpen is like you're always like that, right? You're always like on edge, and then like sometimes you pitch, sometimes you don't. And I even talking to Kirsch too. It's just like I think you like lose weight and you burn so many more calories than you do as a starter. You're always on edge. It's like always like constant anxiety during the game. You're always moving around. It's just different. It's like the same thing once you get out there. It's pitching, but it's wild, like the differences between the two.
How was it for you navigating through their lineup? Like, was it just like you're throwing your stuff, or
pretty normal?
Careful?
Like I mean, they
obviously they had some guys that were hot.
Yeah, I think like out of all the teams we played, for sure, I knew the Blue Jays would be the hardest team. I think even when they were playing Seattle and they were down, I was like, something's gonna happen. They're gonna win. Like I just know it. I think against the Rays too, they always gave me trouble. The Blue Jays have always been really good. They were probably one of like the top 3 offensive team the last like 5 years in a row. They've led like every offensive category. Yeah. They've always been good. But it is. I think it's more like I'll go to my strengths, but like there's certain things on the scouting report that are like glaring weaknesses, but like it didn't really work. They're just like they're a really good team. They did a lot of really good things this series.
Was it hard? So you see us go down. We're down 4-2. Boom, boom, boom. Was it hard to keep the vibes up, or how was that?
No, actually, you know what? I don't know if it was you that I said it to. As soon as Bo hit that homer, we went down 3-0. Yeah. I was like, it's about to be a wild game. Because, like, I never felt like we were out.
We needed to just get punched in the face one time. Yeah. That was the one thing about the series I thought was it was always just neck and neck. It wasn't like they did something catastrophic where, like, we needed to answer. And I felt like that was what we needed in a weird way. It was like, all right, they're going to turn it on right here. And I remember saying that to JD.
When they punched us in the face right there, you know what I think a low-key moment where we swung back was when Robleski hit Jimenez. And it wasn't because he meant to, but it was like, we're right here.
Yep.
And Robo right on the mound was like, we're in this. We say, we're in this effing game. He said, we're in this effing game before he walked off. And I felt like that was our swing back. Like, I agree, we did need to get punched in the face. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys, man. Thanks for
appreciate having me.
Thanks, Mook.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks for inviting us to your palace of a house.
Yeah, come on, bro.
It's a nice.
This is insane.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I worked hard for myself, boys. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you join me on Base with Mookie Betts next year. See you soon.